Hello, hello. Pearl, thank you for the like. Did I not go on my... Oh, I didn't go on it. Thank you, me, for liking my own stream. Thirst. Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna switch. Oh, actually, I was gonna check her mail. That's what I was doing. That's why I logged her in. Looks like Kyle has a new friend that has not done mythics and stuff, so is pretty new, probably even to the game. Um, oh, oh, oh my gosh. I forgot about that um that BOE that I got in the raid. I got 63,000. Hmm,
Um,
Did I just
I
delete?
don't, I don't
Oh,
know what roles and
hold on,
rules and
hold on.
stuff you set up, but
I'm having a problem. I think oh, I just deleted gold.
you did not.
No, I did not. Okay. Oh, 63,300 and something gold.
I don't know how you have the roles and stuff like that set up, but
Okay, he is
the
listed as friends and visitor. So when you change him to friends, you have to remove the visitor, which I just did now. So once you remove the visitor, he should be able to see all the channels. So his access should have changed because I took off visitor. Oh my gosh, I only thought that I delete because I went to right click the gold to get it in my bag, but then I know I also clicked the delete button. But I have 89,000 gold now, so I had to have not deleted it. By the way,
you
you go. Hello.
go Canadian.
Hey,
You have a speech, right?
Yeah, I do. I didn't know if you were like, hi, I'm Eve. Nice to meet you.
hey,
That's
Welcome.
it's nice to meet you.
Um, I do have a speech. You will notice that the title of this channel is called Streaming, and the title of my Discord name is Eve Streaming. So clearly, I stream my gameplay when I'm playing. I stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Um, a couple rules with streaming. Um, don't talk about politics. Don't bully anyone unless you're bullying Jason. That he's okay. Or you're having fun. Also, don't talk about religion. And if you are not okay with your voice being in, or character, whatever, being in any streams or any clips, feel free to just type in party chat or group chat or guild chat or whatever instead of talking with your voice. But if you're okay with it, then go ahead. Oh, also, my streams are 18 plus, so you can be a pervert. It happens here a lot. Just kind of like an FYI. If you want my stream, I can put it in the channel when we group up.
Okay.
Are you okay with your voice being on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't talk much. So.
that's okay. I talk enough for everybody.
I've been forcing him. The first day I managed to get him on Discord after a month of remix together almost.
Good. Oh,
Mm.
sorry, that's not me talking. That's Deity. I'm watching his stream. I'm gonna turn it down.
I had to humble him though a
Mm,
little bit. To be fair, I didn't completely remember that Mythic Zeros hit like a fucking truck now.
yeah, because they're like 10s, right? Or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys had a good. How many did you do? Like all
Oh
together?
shit. Shit. Okay. You were still transmogging or no?
Oh no.
Well, that's what the panic was for.
Oh. Now that you mention it.
Oh well, shit.
It's on-
Shit. Okay. Gonna make myself a drink and then we can get started. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn my chair on here because my back is killing me.
Oh, and in terms of humbling him, kind of like I mentioned, he wants to play tank on this character. Will be his any pull.
Oh,
I believe.
did you not tell me to bring flour?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
you have to inspect him before you say anything. He got melted like a.
Okay, so you.
Yeah, I'm fine deep seeing. It's
Ice
I'm not
cream out
very,
on a
very
sunny day.
it's not gonna be fun if I'm tanking, I don't think. Dying in one
Or
shot all
it
the
could be very fun.
time. You like
Yeah, I
watching me
mean,
die.
if we get enough people, like enough friends inside here, we can definitely talk to him that full again. I'm sure Eve and Sam love stressful healing.
Yeah.
I have
can hear it in her
many
voice.
lucky doos you
Yep.
like.
And very rarely will you ever have healers that say, or a healer that says, "Don't watch my mana." That's me. I prefer people not watching my mana because then partway through, then tanks are like, "Mana?" question mark, and I'm like, no, don't look at that. I'm good. I can run on fumes for a while. Hey,
Yeah, I
Furrow.
remember like the self healing being pretty good.
Oh. Self-healing on what?
Just tanks in general.
On some, yeah. Trying to organize my cord here because I should have just put this thing on backwards. Oh, I will put the stream in the party chat.
Okay, I'm on.
There's no pressure to follow anything like that. If you just want to see replays or something like that, or how you did, or my facial expressions while you're doing some weird stuff, that's the place to go. That's my same handle for like YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, I think even Twitter.
Okay.
You have Twitter.
Yeah, I opened one like months ago thinking I was going to start putting content on there, and I think I shared like one clip or something at one point or whatever, and then that was it. But I get a lot of updates on news and stuff like that, so I keep it. Furrow showing some love on Twitch, thank you. What are you doing, Furrow? Sorry, what key are we doing? Did you just leave again?
We're doing it 0. We already ran Ruby Life Pools. Do you have a preference? I'm trying to keep it keys that are in our Mythic Plus, or dungeons that are in our Mythic Plus rotation.
So like all the,
Like Algathar Academy,
okay,
not
well
full
we can
defensive,
go down the list.
Hide.
Okay, so you did Algathar's Academy, you said.
No. Ruby Life Pools is
Oh,
what we
Ruby
did.
Life Pulse. Okay. So that's the closest one. I guess we could do Algathar's Academy then. By the way, what do you want to be called? Life?
Sure.
Okay. A bunch of people use their real names, so that's why I'm just wondering. Some people prefer their
If
real
you got
names.
an actual name out of him, I would have been so angry at you anyway.
At me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm cool without, because then I'd have to tell my real name, and I don't want to do that. Furrow says, just woke up again. Oh, nice. I did not have a nap today. Can you hear my chair?
No.
Does it sound like there's a machine going?
No.
Okay, good.
White my blues.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
zeros.
super light.
Looking for 1 healer and 1 DPS. Mythic zeros. Looking for 1 heal and 1 DPS. Okay. Thank you. Where's my flying thing? I did not have that quest. And you know what? I haven't even done anything on this character in like weeks.
Oh, if you open your map, I'm not sure if you need an add-on or not. I don't believe you do. But if you open your map and you're just ever like flying around, there's these dragon cliffs to pick up. Because you have a remix character, or because your character technically boosted, you might have automatically been given the renown and the charges. But if not, and you have to be like the rest of us peasants, then as you're flying around, you'll need to pick up dragon glyphs in order to accelerate and learn more riding abilities.
Yeah, my dragon like skill tree or whatever is like empty, and I only have 3 charges.
Yes. So then, yeah, as you're kind of flying around, you'll definitely want to start picking some of those up. I do recommend, like I mentioned too, that Emerald Grove area, because when you finish that quest line up, which I still haven't even done, so I could maybe do that with you at some point. Once you finish that up, you're able to fly on normal mounts,
Oh, okay.
so it's a little bit more precise.
Furrow says, I've got a fan and AC going, so I can't hear your banana. This banana? Or this one? Just showing off my bananas over here.
All right, shall we?
Am I leader?
Yep.
Oh, change that business right now. What did I just do? I whispered. Okay, go. There we go. Furrow says your electric one. Oh, that banana. I thought it was noisier than it would be. I'm ready.
Oh my goodness.
Pooty's already in a dungeon and he only does healing. Victor is raiding. Dee Dee's doing his own stuff. And he's doing 10s now. Like, he don't need to zeros.
Oh God.
Yep. Yep.
Duel.
Busted. Sorry. I didn't want to give you the full. Congratulations.
Eh. Nope, I can't do it. That makes me feel like I'm gonna puke. Unplugging that. Ready, Freddy. Oh, we got a warrior.
That wouldn't have been fair. I have like double your health.
Okay, so now I have to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a message. Okay, I went to the gym today. I did really good. I worked out for 2 hours. Yeah, just a little over 2 hours. And then I decided to try out the massage chair in the what's it called? Restore area. So they have these probably like $10,000 massage chairs. And I'm like, okay, I sat down, didn't even think about it. I didn't change any settings or anything. I just pressed the button, start. So it massaged me for 30 minutes. And I was like in heaven. Like this thing was not only it was not only like massaging like my back, my legs. Well, it didn't do that great on my legs because I didn't change the chair settings, so my legs weren't fully, I'm a tall, right? So, but it was massaging my arms and like my palms, my hands, like and my feet. It was like it actually felt like someone's hands were like rubbing my whole body. It was awesome. So I sat there for the 30 minutes, um, and trying to figure out a way to describe how this massage chair made me feel. And the best thing that I came up with is, um,
Here, hold this. I'll be right back. I need more iced tea.
the be oh, that's my group. So my description of it is, oh, I can hear myself over there. The best, or it was the most, I can't even remember how I said it now. Give me a second, I'll figure that out. I have never been touched with such aggressive pleasure before. I should have said in my whole life. It was like it hurt, but at the same time, it was so good. So if anyone sees my Facebook post that says that, this is what it is. Why? Okay, hold on. I gotta download this freaking thing again. Snap. Where's my app thing?
You can make me leader again if you want.
Okay. I didn't hear anyone queuing. Oh, Snapchat. Looking for healer, preferably a holy priest. But you know, I have to heal myself. I have to be self-sufficient. Done. Oh my gosh, what's my login name? Let's see if that's right. That's wrong. Desktop.
Ah, tough little druid.
No.
You'll be quite the menace. It's actually funny. I don't normally duel people and have them like hop behind me. And I was just thinking to myself, like, shit, I'm not a marksman. Shit, I'm not a marksman. I just recently switched to Beastmaster before I started doing remakes.
Oh yeah. You seen the changes for survival?
No. No. Although survival's been looking pretty good lately. From just current season and
Oh.
the bit I saw in the remix.
Yeah. Supposed to be like a lot better in the War Within.
Okay, so you can run to one of these dragons and get a buff.
Oh,
Preferably
we're
because you're
inside. We're
lower
going
item
inside.
level.
Hold on. We gotta come inside.
Inside?
Coming inside. Slackers. I can't remember.
Oh, you two aren't even in.
Yeah.
So preferably come grab the red dragon here. I think he'll give you versatility. Another not bad option, especially from a tank's perspective, would be the green one from when you guys are tanking. But the red one should do fine.
Okay. We're gonna start with this guy up here? Okay.
Up to you.
Here we go.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Watch my step.
Lost a little bit of aggro. I feigned death, so it should be back on you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I pulled more. I'm sorry. My back.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Ugh. Okay, we're gonna stack on the tank, and when he says watch your step, we're gonna run, do a circle around him, running to the left, clockwise.
What is that thing?
And don't book it super, super fast. Like you'll take a step, take another step, take another step. If you go too fast, it'll block the rest of us from walking that way.
And the best time for lust on this guy is when the ads come out. After we do, like while we're doing the circle. So if anyone asks you, when do you want lust?
You didn't yell it.
Lust. Please.
You want luck now?
Watch your step. Big ad.
Oops.
Defensive.
Oh, he's healing.
I would stack back on the tank.
Watch your step. Incoming.
Oh. Wait, people want both ways. All kinds of ways here.
Defensive.
Oh, this is a 0.
So, because we don't need percent, are we just gonna come back this way after we kill that dragon boss?
Yeah, we can.
Rather than taking the
Yeah.
left over there and fighting all that ad. Okay, so for this guy, he's gonna drop cyclones on the ground. Don't get hit by that. That'll pretty much kill you in one shot.
Watch your step.
Number 2, he's gonna cover the area with. If you're not, so you can be inside this, but make sure you're out of line of sight. Because if you're in line of sight, that happens.
So hide behind a pillar or stand outside of the huge circle.
Got it.
Watch your step.
Just gonna move him a little bit from that thingamajiggers.
Come on, you cowards, finish it off. Just
Watch
kidding.
your step.
What are these birds
Oh.
doing here?
What are these birds doing here?
I was waiting for someone to pull. Hey, I'm the tank. Watch out for the frontal. There's gonna be a frontal by one of these birds.
Not in this group, actually.
Oh, okay.
And then the group after that, there will be 2.
Interrupt.
Interrupted.
No, I did that one.
I have 6 interrupts. I had to have
What?
done something.
Get rid of them.
I pressed it.
Not during that moment.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
No!
Interrupt.
I guess not.
Shockwave.
Alright, so for this boss, really there's only one thing you need to worry about is DPS. Make sure you're dodging the fire on the ground,
All right.
and
Clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is Tarantos for you.
so bring these orbs over here. Kind of like basketball to a degree. Shoot them through the hoop. Okay, watch your feet.
At least we know.
And now, it's gonna be pretty basic. He will do a frontal. So just make sure that you are wary if he turns or if he's blowing air your way.
Defensive.
There's also an interrupting screech, I think. Yeah, that's an interrupt. Don't be casting.
From a tank's perspective, when you see him do Savage Protect, I think it's called, you need to make sure you're using defensives, self-healing, stuff like that.
Exchange.
Yeah.
Spread. Defensive. Shockwave. Defensive. Spread. Watch your step. Shockwave.
Okay, there might be a lightning orb on the outside. If you walk into that, it'll make it so you're not going to push back anymore.
Defensive.
These white balls are, I mean, it's fine.
Well, is that why people grab the balls and hold on to them?
No, these ones. They're gone now.
Spread.
Those are the yellow ones that you're talking about.
Okay.
Shockwave.
Oh shit, I didn't even loot. And go straight. We don't need percent, that's why we're going this way.
Someone else went the other way. But we gotta kill the other boss too, still. Right?
Yep. Yeah, it's just better than killing all the trash to that boss and then running to kill more trash after the boss. We could just
Oh, okay.
kill the trash the one way and run back that same way.
Stop tracking all of these quests.
So the dangerous one is the scepter here. He can only be stunned to stop his ability, so we want to make sure we're doing that. And just for practice sake, I'd say we should pull that big one as well.
Oh, yeah.
So from a tanking perspective, Life, when you're tanking the worm, there's going to be a blue ring that pops around, like a ring that pops around somebody. That means that the worm is going to charge to that person. As soon as he's done charging, he's going to immediately face the tank and do a frontal blast. So if you see the like corner over here of the bridge, if you keep running your face to that spot, everyone will know, like, okay, the dragon keeps breathing in the same spot, rather than it randomly shooting in random directions. Always just kind of pick a general area and keep making sure the dragon's going to face your way after. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Shockwave.
See, her facing it this way the entire time, and most of us don't need to move.
Please excuse the
You
mess.
can pull the
It
left
has been
and the
causing
right
havoc
side, but I would
in civil
heavily
war.
suggest to not pull all three, because the books, the textbooks, do a, I think it's a stun. Okay, so for this boss, from a tank's perspective, just so you're aware, the boss will do a frontal blast that is locked onto you. So when it locks onto you, make sure that you're trying to keep it in the same direction. There will be orbs that spawn around the outside of the room. Every DPS needs to grab at least one orb. If you have something like an immunity, like Paladin Bubble or Aspect of the Turtle as a hunter, you can collect as many orbs as you want. The goal is to not let the orbs hit the boss. You cannot take more than 2 orbs recommended unless you are the tank. And you want to grab the ones that are closer, sorry, not right beside the tank, because she can usually get those while she's trying to keep the blast away from us. Otherwise, yeah, that was perfect. The healer can dispel, but they want to try to save the dispel for the tank. And then if you get an arrow above your head, you should try to bring it a little closer to the outside of the room, but keep your tank's distance in mind, or the healer's distance in mind. Watch your feet. And this is the same concept here. A lot of these mechanics where you have to like watch your feet and move. They don't spawn right away. So you can like wait half a second and then move. And when it creates a new pool under your ground, under your feet, wait another half a second, then move. Alright, you we should res them actually. Yeah.
Well done. Since you did so well on your
The healer doesn't seem
Where's
to be
the-
resing you.
Where's the...
thing from that
Okay, I got it.
student's reward chest.
Nice.
There's some...
Oops.
Oh, you got some friends.
Yeah.
I'll just bring them up to the group. To the left. To the left, to the left. Then to the right.
Then back it up.
And shake it all about.
So if you're on a different elevation than these guys, you see I'm standing on the stairs back here. When they do their whirlwind, I will not be hit by that.
Sorry, we just had to grab the guys from back there.
So same thing, now she's on top of the stairs, so you want to be near the bottom or at least one step down. Yeah, super nice.
Those spinny things are stunnable, I think?
Yeah.
Interruptible, whatever. Something. And then there's that Pat that's walking over there.
We don't need it.
We don't really need it, so most groups usually avoid it. I'm gonna go inside.
Pop your defenses and be inside this room. I'd say wait for res, because they'll always spawn at the entrance of the dungeon. And it'll take you too long to get here.
Greetings, Moo.
Okay, who's resing?
registered here. This room is only for students. Head to the registrar at once. These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Learn from this.
Sorry, I was trying to pull her back here, but people started attacking her.
You see the pools? They're gonna shoot out orbs. You can technically take 2 or 3,
Run out.
but once you hit 4 stack, it's gonna drop one of those pools on the ground. That means we'll have more stuff. Look out for us. You'll have more stuff to dodge.
Some merit points for you. Think about what you have done.
Run out.
To the corner. Some merit points for you. Think about what you have done.
Someone's having a fire outside.
Corner. Watch your feet. Some merit points for you. Learn from this. That's incoming. Run. Go to the corner. Knowledge is power.
Oh my god, you were so close to living.
I don't have any
Oh
available.
dear. It seems
Res.
the parameters I wove into my out-of-office spell were a bit extreme. Thank you for all your help in getting the school ready.
Is it like remakes? Will it get mailed to me?
Sorry, what'd you say?
If there is
Is
loot,
the-
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you could. Yeah.
Well, damn. Oh, if you don't need that trinket.
Me? Oh. What
Oh,
is
you
it?
do.
Champion.
Oh,
I have an
No, you don't.
adventure and a hero. I don't think I do.
You already have a heroic version of that trinket.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Alright, come trade with Flower.
I got a
Ah,
trinket too.
You got one too?
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Here's a
never mind.
champion. Oh, they're the same.
Yep. So much for that.
Nice.
And trinkets don't have a global?
Depends on which trinket. A lot of the defenses one aren't on global. A good chunk of the offensive ones are.
Hey. I can't, like, hear your stream. Because I turned it down a little bit too much. Okay, so we did... you guys did Ruby Life Pools, Algathar's Academy. What else?
Oh. If you inspect my bow, by the way, that's the highest item level. With it being one of the last rare drops that drop off one of the final bosses, so it goes up a little higher. I think.
Halls of
So
Infusion?
hunters.
Sorry.
Hmm?
So hunter's your main, or
No. The only reason that my hunter has a fully upgraded bow, as opposed to my paladin not having a fully upgraded one-handed weapon, is when I played the paladin, started off running with that one. I got tier piece. When I got my tier piece, my main fixation was to get those guys up first, and I couldn't resist picking up the best in slot trinkets for my tank either, personally, which I should have gone for the weapon and the shield because that is your best bet as a tank. But I really, really, really wanted those trinkets.
Yeah.
One does like I think like 1.9 million shield, and at the same time it passively does AoE damage to everything around me, so it'll help me keep aggro.
Nice.
And it's clutch, so like let's say I'm at like half health or a third of my health, I'll press that guy. I get the shield, which will give the chance for the healer to catch up, or it'll even give me a second just to use my Word of Glory and heal myself, while also doing damage and keeping my numbers crunching. And then with my hunter, because the bow
Are
has
you
a special
dating?
effect on it, like a passive, that was my number one goal. Get that max level right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it costs the same, but it feels more expensive doing a two-handed weapon or like a bow or a gun or some shit. Staff. Actually, funnily enough, my hunter is lacking flight stones, or sorry, lacking the crests to upgrade. No, what the hell is that? My hunter has the crests, but doesn't have the flight stones to upgrade. My paladin has the flight stones, but doesn't have the crests to upgrade.
I have no clue what any of those are.
Huh.
Crest
When you're
is currency.
upgrading gear, instead of it being bronze, it's going to take a crest, which you'll get from doing different content, like Mythic Zeros or uh, Mythic Sixes.
Is there like a weekly cap of how much you can get? Or
There was at the beginning, but it increases every week,
oh, okay.
like a seasonal cap. And then the flight stones themselves have a 2,000 cap. So you want to be spending them before they reach that amount, because they're not just going to mail them to you. All right, where to next?
Halls of Infusion.
Ooh,
What do you mean?
tough one.
I'll
Well,
bring it back.
okay. I'm okay going somewhere else.
No. We should do it.
Ray is online. Should I ask him if he wants to join?
Yeah, I'll Sam too. Although I imagine she's sleeping.
Is that it? No, that's not it. I have a Walmart account? The heck? I have a Walmart account. Well, that's not the right one.
Yeah, she is.
She is sleeping.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what my Snapchat password is? Does anyone know what my Snapchat username is? Ray says, what do you need? One heal,
Healer or DPS, unless you don't want to tank anymore.
1 DPS. Might as well get my 4 mythics done.
I agree.
I was wanting to do a key on her earlier, but I chickened out. He said he'll bring his shaman. Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to rate this lady yet. Mm, This is so annoying. I better not be getting sick. I've sneezed a few times today. My nose has been a little bit runny. She is so wild, that dog. Nyla, Nyla, no, Nyla, no. That's not her name, by the way. Her name is Nyla, no, Nyla, no, Nyla, no, Nyla, no. You have to say it like at least 5 times. Oh, what was that? It scared me, whatever it was. I honestly don't think this is on my phone anywhere. Hold on, I'll be right back.
You can come inside. By the way, we're in here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm not touching that. I'm gonna get stuck in it. You know.
Ready, Freddy?
Mhm. Who's? Oh, there is no key. There is no key. Okay, let's. Yeah, let's go.
So one of our primary targets should be the orbs. We want to make sure that we're interrupting them so they don't do massive AoE damage. Are you kicking that warrior's ass there, you?
No, am I? I am too.
Interrupt.
Oh, I forgot. I can loot stuff.
Interrupt.
Interrupted. I wonder if I'm stressing out Ray like a lot.
Also, the defenders do a frontal AoE, so you have to watch out to not stand in front by the. You can just release; it's very close.
Interrupt.
Interrupted.
Yeah, that'll probably be the last time to release, because I think the next time might be better to wait for Rose. Unless we wipe.
Interrupted.
Yeah, I think that was a better call just waiting. Oh, it's so weird taking falling damage.
Yeah.
Okay, for this boss, he's gonna do Iron Fist. Don't be in front. If you notice a debuff pop up on your screen or a little bit of electricity on you, run to the outskirts of the room. It's gonna drop shit on a lightning pool on the ground that grows very fast, so use your speed movement as soon as it drops. Okay, it's on Ray and it's on you. Run, run, run. And now sprint. Okay, now we're going to fixate on the ads, try to kill them together, and bring them to the tank if they're on you.
So
And
we
then
want
don't be in that blast when they start going off. You don't want to die. And as the tank Eve, I would just pop anti-magic shield. And then, you know,
it's
don't
down.
worry. Okay, Eve, you have Valorous control. Maybe get the ward. Thank you very much.
Shockwave. Watch your step.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Watch your feet. Enemy incoming.
Both you and Ray did that?
Yep.
Oh no, that was you that just said my bad. I thought you both said my bad.
Watch your step.
Do I release or?
No, you're getting
He's
rest.
resing right now.
Oh, mother trucker, I forgot to loot.
I'll go grab it.
No, it's okay. It'll come in a mailbox.
Oh, try not to let the casters get their thing off, or they will melt us. It's bad here, but it's worse in two poles.
Frogs.
These frogs will auto-target anybody. Try to keep them grouped up, like near the tank, but if it's on you, do not let that poison stack more than 10 times or you instantly die, no matter who you are. Frogs are going to be a problem and a mechanic on the next boss. These guys do a frontal. You want to interrupt or just not be in front. Eve, I'll run through with my turtle, if you'd like.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put down my my thing.
I'll put my flare down for the first part here,
Oh.
and then...
Sorry.
Oh,
We both.
no, we're good.
We both got them.
Okay, we have frontal dudes and frogs again.
Shockwave.
Interrupted.
Shockwave.
Interrupted. Do you want to put down your flare over there? Thank you.
Okay, I'll get the right one. We'll want to focus the little dwarf and interrupt her cauterize as the main thing. Because my interrupt is so long, I'm just going to use it off cooldown.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm not pulling fast enough for the
Hunter,
no, the other guy.
the warrior?
Yeah, he like rushed in before I did.
Oh, you were going. I also hit right away too.
Well, apparently
Cauterize!
apparently I don't run fast enough.
Oh, 100%.
Because my intention was to get to the mobs, but my legs were not. It's like being in a nightmare. Oh, it's the frogs.
Oh.
I just thought like a little fly. I tried to get it. I missed it. My reaction was as fast as my character runs.
Okay, so, stay near the boss. Oh no. Stay near the boss. He's gonna jump to a target. Also, look out for that shit. He's gonna jump to a target, make sure you dodge that. All these frogs just kind of run around the outside of the body. And then the tank stays inside the green circle, because they somebody needs to get eaten by the frog, or he will enrage and kill us all. It's there. Oh, Ray!
Mhm.
Alright. On their feet. Frogs coming up. Look out for frogs. Holy shit. That's 6.
That's a lot of babies.
Okay, after this boss dies, this becomes the new release point. Just wait 2 seconds before you do it, because it needs to, like, process. Okay, go ahead. Because a few people release, like, the moment they can, and they pop back into the freaking beat. Okay, so this boss has a mechanic, or sorry, this dragon has a mechanic that will put a chill effect on you. If you have anything that would speed you up or remove impairment abilities, like a hunter with disengage, paladin with blessing of freedom, it'll automatically get rid of it for you.
Breath incoming.
Oh, I didn't make it out of that.
The chick will keep casting, so we should interrupt her, and then the dude, obviously, as you saw,
Interrupt.
puts the big AoE on the ground.
I just did Blood Boil. No, that
What?
was not Blood Boil. That was Death and Decay. Oh, Dee Dee. She's yelling in my stream. Death Strike! Blood Boil! Anti-magic shell! Empowered room weapon! Run forward!
Breath incoming.
Run forward!
I like to run sideways, thank you.
So, in Mythic Plus Week, do you remember how I was mentioning that there's either Ad Week or Boss Week? So, for Boss Week, a lot of groups like to keep the lust for this chick. For Ad Week, a lot of people like to use it on this next group of trash. Also, good job with continuing the fight there, Eve.
Oh, thanks.
Breath incoming.
Okay, the dot's on us. How you feeling over there?
Good, good.
Good. Making sure. I know dying can be really fucking aggravating.
Feels like just hitting 70 on remix.
Yep. Actually, that's a good reference point. That's basically what you did, but in retail. Oh, I got hit. One sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where? Oh, oh,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
I just saw it too. That's why I tried to read it out loud.
Yeah, I have no
Oh,
idea.
okay.
Oh, that's what it said. 1 sec. Okay, I only saw the beginning part. I'm gonna die. Shit.
Oh, you guys have to hide. Oh,
Hide.
I'm so sorry I didn't explain that. I was too shocked at the fact that I died.
Watch your step.
I didn't know what. Oh, what was it? EMESED was, and just carried on. I'm just like, what the heck is PME? Someone's trying to trade with me.
Okay, so back to what I was going to say before I killed myself. So there's going to be these crystals that pop up around the room, these ice barrier things. We're going to need to hide behind them. From a tank perspective, you're basically going to wait until she shoots one of those cyclones off, and then you're going to run to one of those crystal things and try to get it so she's standing basically right on top. Well, not in it, but like right outside of it, and then we just hide on the opposite side and we can still smack her. After she's done doing her big blast, we need to watch the ground. She's gonna do a tight circle of AoE, and then it gets a little bigger, and then it gets a little bigger. So she'll just kind of move in afterwards.
Why is he trying
And
to
then it's
trade with me?
basically,
Sorry.
and then it's basically a rinse and repeat at that point. Make sure that you're watching where you're standing, similar to Ruby Life Pulse. You don't want her Cyclone to break one of these crystals. With that being said, if you look at this crystal that I'm standing right beside right now, you'll notice that it's cracked versus the crystal that is right over there by Eve, and it has a light around it. That crystal's good. If you hide behind this cracked crystal and it breaks, it'll do massive AoE damage and kill you.
So the first crystal we're aiming to hide behind is this one right here. Are we good? Do not stand between the boss and the crystal we're going to hide behind. Because it creates like that whirly thing, and it'll head towards the crystal. If it touches the crystal, it kills it. It breaks it.
Hey,
Hide.
come hide. Oh, the warrior doesn't know. Hey, get away from the boss.
Watch your step.
And get to the boss.
closer.
Or further away, whatever works for you, but just
So the crystal behind her looks like a good one to use.
Cyclone. Run to safety point.
Find shelter.
And you can see that one is cracked that she's beside, and it did AoE damage too.
Watch your step.
Okay, ground.
I rezzed him.
And then Cyclone. Cyclone.
Ooh. Lucky you went that way.
And now hide. Oh, that's cracked right behind us. I do not trust that. But you guys are so brave.
It hurt.
And fools!
Watch your step.
Don't forget to loot, Kyle.
Oh. What did he trade you?
A belt. He gave me a belt, a champion belt, and mine was from season 3.
Oh, so he was trying to say he traded girdle.
Yeah, he gave me it. He gave me a girdle.
All right. This part sucks. So there's gonna be like typhoon type those water spout thingies running towards us. You need to keep your eye to those the entire time we're doing this.
Because we have to go to one side or the other side to avoid some of them.
Yeah, and we can technically hide with our back to the wall, but we should leave that spot open for the tank. And then we don't want to get hit by frontals too. So.
Other side.
We'll probably pull the next one and pop my cooldowns. So watch out, the dragon's gonna do his AoE. Deep chill now. I'd probably release. Because this is gonna go on for a minute.
Yeah. This takes a while.
Dolly. Alright, this last pick is gonna be, so this will be the last group that we're fighting on the bridge here. And then the next one's gonna suck. Holy sh! I almost got hit by that.
Oh, I got hit.
Oh, also if you go off the side or get hit by those things and go off the side, you'll go all the way back to the beginning. And as the tank, you lose aggro while that happens. Alright, it's lady time. Normally you want to pull her back to this pillar so that way we're not too close to the... Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Should just didn't want to.
No, no.
Oh, you mean like further back?
No. Right here is good.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, my armor's broken, so.
It's broken?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have hammers.
Oh! Oh god, I thought that was you.
I just made it out of that.
Oh, on the right side, our lust is going to be back up again. Whoa.
Is that side door open?
Enrage.
No clue.
Because I could swear like Nyla's standing outside my window. Oh, there's still a mob here. I was just
Interrupt.
chilling. I was chilling, that's all.
Alright, so for this one, make sure you're very cautious of where you're standing. There's going to be a pushback at some point, especially on the tank. After it happens to you as the tank, make sure you get back to the boss as soon as possible. And yeah.
We're gonna get thrown down the hallway.
shit.
Just make your way back. Safely. I forgot to put a hammer down. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry, what?
No, it's all good.
Yes, please.
Oh, Ray's going to be like, see, nerd, this is why you don't lust right now. Oh, you don't even get to do the dodging game. You left in the motherfucker.
That's the good part of about being dead.
I'm gonna have to res the warrior. Oh, but his body hasn't appeared yet.
No. Is that it? No.
So, our goal is to go through. Ideally, we like crowd control like 2 or 3 of these guys and kill them one at a time. Every time that they get their ability off that, it does an insane amount of damage. And the entire time that they're channeled to the boss, it heals him. Okay, he's here now. You can res.
Did that even work? Because I don't know if there's one available. I don't see... Doesn't look like there's one available.
Ooh.
"58 seconds. Oops. My bad. Phew. We win.
We gotta go repair your gear, hey?
Yeah.
Here's
So like
the,
when you finish the dungeon, like where do you guys like typically go?
here's the
What's the-
hammer. I usually hearth to Valdrakken. And then get on a mount.
Yeah, even if it's super close, 90% of the time I'll just hearth. When I'm done. Was that your 4 out of 4?
I found it! Me too.
So you're probably 3 out of 4 then, right? Like,
I'm not sure. I think so.
On the quest. The Emissary of War quest.
Yeah, my
Yes.
quest log is like full.
I think it says weekend event.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 out of 4. So what, I got boots, so does that mean I can upgrade those to tier 2 or?
No, sorry, that is not one of the options. I mean, technically, but mostly for appearance. Also, another reason that people use the catalyst after they have their tier set would be, let's say you got a pair of boots, like you're saying right now, right? But then you're looking at the stats and you're like, this is not what I want. You could switch them into quote unquote raid boots. But those stats are like they might be different, but if they are different, it'll be permanent. Like there's no changing that.
So how do you get tier, or that's like only certain dungeons that can drop that, or?
It's just certain pieces that you're looking for. So you're looking for shoulders, helmet, chest, and gloves. Or not a helmet.
Oh, okay. And chest, hands, shoulders.
And then if you look up, like, let's say you're like, okay, my end goal is to be a Guardian Druid. So you look up Guardian Druid best in slot and go to Wowhead. And then as you're scrolling through, whether it's Raid, Mythic Plus, or overall, just even overall, for example, it'll tell you, okay, make these 4 pieces tier. And for the 5th one, try to get this item because the stats on there are pretty nice and you don't need 5 tier. But when you're trying to get your 4 set for the first time, I'd say it does not matter. Make it tier.
So all like the secondary stats are random on all the pieces, or?
They're not random. It's just like I don't have access to what those stats would be myself. Because so like it'd be like what it does is basically takes your gear and it transforms it into a raid piece. If it happens to be helmet, shoulders, chest, legs, gloves, then it'll turn into tier.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And the tiers like set secondaries? Or is it still random?
Like the stats on it outside
Yeah.
of your strength and stamina. So that'll be set. There's like so for example, you might have versatility as your high stat,
I'll be right
and then
back.
mastery on your boots. And then if you turn them into a raid piece, if you use the catalyst, the raid version of those boots for your set might be mastery as the higher one, and then versatility is a little lower. Like it might just be a swap like that, or it might be pulsing, crit, and haste. And it's not random. Like as you put your boots into the creation catalyst, it'll tell you what the stats are. So you could walk by and be like, "Oh, I don't even need that."
So it's just like it changes it from like mythic to raid gear.
Right, but it's still mythic gear.
Yeah.
It's more so the I don't even know. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. It's like you can have raid gear, like a full raid set, head to toe, all raid pieces, but they could be labeled as Mythic Plus, the gear wise, because you got the piece from Mythic Plus, but you turned it into a raid piece. I don't know. But I mean, ultimately, too, that creation catalyst that I brought you to when we changed your helmet. So you only get 8 charges maximum. So you want to try to use, like, if you had a couple ults and stuff like that, you want to try to use those charges before they're gone. Because then, at the very least, you might get cosmetics, you might get a tier set that you wouldn't have got otherwise, something.
Yeah. And this thing wants me to like upgrade a piece of gear for like a quest. Should I save it for something or just upgrade the helmet?
You could just upgrade. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you.
What else are like the flight stones and the awakening crests used for?
The flight stones in particular is the secondary cost when you're upgrading gear. So let's say like in Remix, you know how you get a decrease discount upgrading gear if you had a higher piece?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but it's just a reduction on the flight stones. The crests would be used to actually upgrade it, like to a new level. You're just lucky you didn't start playing in season 1, because if you think the crests are confusing now, you used to get like whelpling versions of the crests, where you had to get like 3, and then you can turn it into an actual crest to use. I don't know. It was confusing before.
Okay, I'll tell you how I view things, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God.
I play, and someone says, Eve, why haven't you upgraded that yet? And then I go to the upgrade guy, and then I put that piece in, and I try to upgrade it, and then or upgrade it. If I have enough crests or flight stones or whatever, I'll upgrade stuff. And then while I'm there, I'll try to upgrade everything that I can while I'm there, my higher pieces first. And then I just, put them in the thing and click upgrade. Then that way I don't have to keep really track of what kind of crest this is or what kind of. The only thing I really pay a little bit more attention to is when I open my currency and I check to see how many flight stones I have. If I'm max at, or close to max at flight stones, I'll go try to upgrade whatever I can with what I have. A lot of people will go in and say, okay, I need to run
22 dungeons.
2 to 4s or something to get these kind of crests. And then me, I'm just like, I'm just gonna play and then upgrade whenever. I'm by far not even, like, I've been playing this game since like a couple months after it came out, and I'm not the best person to ask stuff about because I do not pay attention to stuff. I just do enough to get by. So
We're
it's
doing Altair.
yes.
Is this warrior staying with us?
Damien, thank you for the like. Hello. Deity needs to go AFK for like 15 minutes. You guys can come watch my DPS now. Here's Deity's DPS. Here's my DPS. Actually, tanking skills. Never mind DPS. I'm on the wrong character. Did you remove Buddy?
Yeah. Why?
No,
He
I would
did.
assume if he was coming with us, he would have came here.
Yes, he was still in Halls of Infusion, so that's why I was like, thank you for coming, and just removed him.
Yeah. That's not us.
And then not to be mean, but he didn't even outdamage you.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know he
Ray
died a
was
couple.
gonna do more DPS than him.
And life is very undergeared without Forset, so not really judging his
How
numbers.
many pieces do I have? 2. I've got 2 set.
Do you have the capability of making Forset?
Okay, so I've got helmet and chest. Okay. My shoulders are only champion. My gloves are adventure.
Oh well,
My
you have like
legs are
8 choices.
adventure. Yeah, I don't want to use them unless, I got at least hero pieces.
Well, how many times have you played Flower in the last 2 weeks?
Just today, what we are doing.
Okay, so if you didn't play her for the last 2 weeks, but you took your gear 2 weeks ago and used 2 charges, by the time you logged in this week, you would have 8 charges again. And your 4 set.
Okay, well, I'm way over here though. I don't want to go all the way back just to do that now.
So like champion gear is like this season stuff or something, or
So it starts off with veteran or adventurer, which is
Adventurer first, right? And then veteran?
very easy to. Actually, it starts off with explorer, then adventurer, then veteran, then champion, then heroic, and then finally mythic.
Just like steps up. Like the higher it goes, like the better.
so like normal dungeons would be like that adventure or whatever, and then
No. Well, they used to normal dungeons. Yeah, I think so. But I will say too, mythic dungeons used to drop like the ones we're running right now, Mythic Heroes. They used to only drop veteran gear, but because of how they changed how Mythic Plus works and Mythic Dungeons in general, we are getting champion gear out of it from even just a 0. So they're already pretty close to the heroic bracket. But that's also why I said, like, once we get your gear up high enough that we can do Raid Finder, we'll want to do that so that way we can get you the bullions or whatever the hell they're called. And then it'll be a level 1 piece, yes, but that can go right to Mythic. So that could be your freaking staff right there for tanking. Done.
wait, what?
So we're gonna turn in this quest and then I'll show you. We'll do this last dungeon here, and then go turn in your quest. Holy shit! I almost threw myself over the side, and I have a button to save myself, but I probably would have landed in mobs. Whew.
Let me whisper this person and see if he wants to join us. Blah 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 blah. Oh, he said I can in about 10 minutes. Okay, let's go.
Freaking Mythic Week. Where are all the 500s? Is it just me out and playing right now?
There's a 498.
Eve, you didn't summon Ray?
Ray was the only. Yeah, I did summon Ray. He was the only person I summoned.
Eve, you didn't summon Life?
Actually, I did not. I summoned Ray and then I was too busy typing. Oh, sorry.
I actually thought I pressed H, not G. This is why I pressed it twice.
Hey Brandon. Whoa, I'm missing all this. Brandon says 4th. Lower Mythic Plus gives you Champion, but some of them can give you Heroic. We're not doing Mythic Plus. Brandon says, I've gotten a few pieces Heroic from doing a 2 in the Vault. If you're doing lower keys, I got a 4 TYR. I'm 502 if you want me to tag along. Totally missed all that. Or never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was yesterday when you joined the stream, Brand. We're just running zeros, by the way. When I was in the stream yesterday, you came in and said hi, and then I was like, "Hey, Brandon, you want to join us?" And I asked like a few times.
So now you're stream blaming.
Stream blaming? I mean, I
don't
did
know.
offer him, and he didn't answer. I'm trying to do Fortitude. 1, 2, 3. Who's missing? Kyle's missing.
Oh, sorry, Brenda. We have rules.
What are the rules?
Oh, we're not calling people by their names.
Oh, okay. I've always. I'm sorry.
You are tanking.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Watch your step.
They were too far. The chains didn't work.
Yeah, someone's in a spear over there. I don't think I would have grabbed the chains at that point.
So there's these chains on the back wall. You want to pick them up and then run them through the mobs, and it does a shit ton of damage.
There's a skull on the ground here. No, they're not usable. The grates on the ground hurt, which you might have noticed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Watch your step.
Oh, we didn't need those guys. We're not doing percent. Pulse here.
Your step. Interrupt.
Can't interrupt that. Primary target is the fire
Watch
dude.
your step.
So if that fire line's on you, you could stun the fire dude.
Ow, or like run it into him, or
No, just like if you stun the guy that's doing the channel, it'll go in.
oh, okay.
Or even move him, like if you had Typhoon, for example.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step.